looking at your artwork is very vibrant and colourful. What inspires you?
For me, what inspires me is Africa. Africa itself, as a land, as a people, as a culture, the traditions, the cultures, the food, everything about Africa is vibrant. And the reason why it's vibrant is because Africa is hot. The reason why Africa is hot is because there's sunshine. The sunshine makes Africa different. So the sunshine brings out the sunshine in the people. That's why some people sing songs like "Give me sunshine, make me new, make me this." And then that's why Michael Jackson said, "Ain't no sunshine when she's gone." And that's why I say to them, like Stevie Wonder, I say, wonder how God moves and how God does all these things. So I create my own wonder with the art. I speak with art. So that's why I like this yellow fabric, because it reminds me of the sunshine and the brightness of the color. And so this is like graphite. It's like a tree that is recycled, that is vibrant, or that is dying, that is drying and is coming up again. And then this is trying to capture the man's skin, the texture, the color, and trying to use fabric as a decoration, as a cloth. And then this is a wool that the lady that does the tapestry did the wool for the bow and arrow to do with the hunter. And my friend Lucy did the garment and had this and the necklace and the stuff, and gave it the pattern and the frame. And I did the drawing and the painting and stuff. And then Susan did the shape around. But the issue of it is that the vibrancy of my work, I have to bring out the sunshine, because when the sun shines, people are happy. So when you now come to England and you leave Africa, the lack of sun makes people very miserable. And when the sun comes out, they dress somehow, they're very happy, they want to just, wear almost less to nothing. And all those things is because there's something the sun does to the body. So if the art can be so vibrant and so colorful and beautiful, it will do the same to people. It will bring the sunshine in their body. So I try to let my work affect and bring out something out of the people. So when you look at the work, if it doesn't touch me and I'm not feeling it, I don't think people will feel it. So I do the work to the level where I feel it, and the passion and the fire that comes out of it, I try and leave it on the artwork. So when you see it, you feel it, but you don't know that it's because I felt it when I was making it, so you're feeling it when you're looking at it. And that's exactly what is happening.
I mean, looking at most of your artwork, I see it's from the region of West Africa, in Pacific Nigeria.
Yeah.
I mean, you're from the Delta region, so am I.
Yeah.
My mom's from your region, that's in Singapore.
Yeah.
So how much in correlation of your artwork does that is embedded
into it? Okay. From the Delta side where my work comes from, and my friend, she's from Benin, she's from part of that Bender state before that has been divided. But I'm bringing my culture into it. There's the beads on the leg, there's the design and the patterns.
Yeah, you probably have to zoom into it.
Yeah, to see
the beads.
But the idea of it more or less is that the African woman is very colorful.
Yeah.
By her dressing, by her complexion, by her character, her smile, and the way she looks after the family and nurtures the family, and cooks and carries the food and goes to the farm, and all that I try to capture it. So the elegance of the woman, the beauty, the fabric, the size, the beauty, how she carries herself, all that I try to capture it all in one.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why that part captures the Delta woman, in as much as she cuts across the normal African woman and even the Western African women and people of Nigeria as a whole. So.
Okay. Would you say your audience, that your target audience you're trying to get to, are a niche of African people, or are they more of a core, and you have more of a vast audience that you wanna target, and that people who appreciate the Western culture such and such?
Yeah, with the work, I do it for everybody. It's a worldwide thing. For the target side of things, like anybody that has interest, they're my target. Then anybody that is black, it automatically appeals to them, and I want to speak to them. So it could be Black American, it could be Black African, Black Brazilian, Black South American, Black Australian, Black anything, it doesn't make a difference. Black Japanese, like Naomi Osaka and the rest of them. And so even like the Sina Williams and all of them. But the issue with me is that I try to do something that appeals and speaks to and inspires every black person from anywhere anymore. So with my work, it will definitely appeal to a set of people that might decide, okay, I want to buy it. But it might appeal to a majority of people that have interest, and are learning from it, dedicated by it, inspired by it, and they're picking another side from it. And then you have the other people that want it in their house as a decorative piece. And you have people that want to buy the artwork. I could auction it, I could sell it. I also have people that want to just a postcard or a picture, a poster. Have a different side of it.
Yeah.
And then I can also translate that into another form of art. But this one, I talk about when it's rainy season, when the rain drops from the top. Like if you put the anointing on the head, the oil flows. So like the rain starts from heaven and it drops on earth, and this pot is on earth and from clay. So when it drops on the earth, it trickles down. So as it trickles down, you can see the rainy water, almost like when the water runs down and the shower runs down. When it runs down, it stops as drops, almost like teardrops, raindrops. As it drops, it soaks into the sand. As it soaks inside, it goes into the soil. Then the different patterns, the different stone and pebbles, the different ridges, like when you want to farm the land for yam, or you want to till the ground for rice or whatever, the different ways affected the ground. You see the shapes and the types and the marks, and then you see the different feeling. And as it goes down, the rain waters the whole earth, and it settles at the place where the plain is level, and you can see the shine like a river, like a flood, like a swamp. That is about rain on earth. That's what it works about.
You can see from head to toe the edges and the colors are all different.
Yeah.
So like this part is very smooth there. So
exactly. Where it settles. So you can see how the raindrop drops and it moves all around the side. And so it's telling the story how water travels on the edge of the land. And according to the ridges on the earth, the water flows straight. And if the rain is heavy like it's in Africa, then the water begins to run and take a path. But if it's the rain in England, it's little shower drops. It doesn't really do as much. It just trickles. It doesn't do anything. And that's it. Yeah, but comparing this to this one on this side, I want to say something about this one. This one is different. It's very unique. This one is really about the delta, from up the State Delta region. The earth is so red, and when you walk on it, it's on your shoe and your shoe is red. That color. So that's what I want to capture here. You see this one? It's a masterpiece. It's an art that talks both modern, contemporary, old and ancient. Some people will go in the level of primitive, but that's a lie. It's not primitive, it's beautiful. If it's so primitive, it won't be in the British Museum with all those artwork. So the elegance of this work, the edges, the moves, the shape, the form, everything is telling a story. And the story is more about how beauty can be found in any shape. It can be found in any crack, in any wound, in any building, in any design. It doesn't have to have perfect line, perfect shape. And you can see my hand movement all around it when I'm making it. And you can see the chips and the cracks and the move, how I go about it. And this one is telling the story of the beneath earth, clay, the ground, the redness and the richness of the soil. And that soil is used to do many things, like the clay pots we used to eat, and they used to cook banga soup, and they put it in there. And a lot of things go with this clay. So I use it to tell stories, to make verses. Now I'm making some kind of verses that are very different. They're not going to be functional, they're going to be art piece that can stand aside, stand in a different way, be used in a different way to beautify your house. So material, you can frame this and put it in the house, and the beauty comes from that way. But for the people that like the thing that looks very Western and very smooth, I made this on the wheel. Yeah. And with this one, you can see it's got the shine. And the shine of it, I glossed it.
Put it back in the oven.
Yeah. So the glaze of it makes it blue, off blue, the sky blue, but then you can see the African patterns in it.
Yeah.
And so I tell a story from that, and then I also make it so it's not even, because when it's even, then it looks a particular thing. And I'm trying to talk about it from the fact that in this exhibition, I'm trying to talk about it that if you look at this from that point of view, there's so many angles you can look at it. And the issue of it is that when you look at it, you can see the beauty of what is captured in there, and the traditions and the cultures and the marks and the stuff. So I try to capture something different and tell the story in a different way. With this last one here, this one stands out in a different way. This one, when I talk to my black sisters, African sisters, and now I think the American sisters, most of the people are buying fake hair. I want to talk about the real hair now. So I talk about them with the black hair, and when the women in Africa braid their hair and plait it. So all this is like, I'm talking about that. But then they keep telling them they're black. And I say to them, the clay is not really black. It looks black because I painted it. It's your hair that is black, but your skin really is brown. So I peel off the black to show the brownness. And that's why I come up with those things. So I'm telling the story about the black woman, about her brown skin, about the beauty, about the ebony. And I'm telling the whole story about why she should appreciate herself, because just as you like the pot, you can see the beauty of the black woman.
It's even shaped like how the black woman.
Exactly. And that's the idea, to give the black woman the body, the beauty and everything, and it's all in.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the idea. But when you look at this, and I took it to that level of the drawing, that drawing of a vase, it cuts across both Africa and Europe and Greek and a lot of different cultures and countries and Egypt and everything in the shapes that are Africa. But then you see the way I designed and the way I painted and the color, bringing out the Africanness. But then allowing the collaboration to come from the other artists that works with fabric that gives it this down that goes on that road. But then you see my artist on this side and that side. And you see all the big and the yellow and the fiery on the handles to give the fire and the elegance and the color and the beauty of the yellow and the brightness and all that, and the richness and the richness and the thing. So I bring all this into the work. So that this work stands with that work and they work together and they synergize to tell a story. That art in itself can be either painted or it can be made, and they both complement each other and they're telling the same story. I'm Asan The Artist, and this is my writing. So I'm coming to a space near you. Right? I'm Asan The Artist. This art is coming from my heart, capturing Africa from my skin, connected to my heart, coming out from my heart, coming to you. So what you see is what you enjoy. This is what I'm about. The poetic side of Asan is talking, the artistic side of Asan is drawing, but the crafty side of Asan made those points. Enjoy the film. Total Artist, Asan coming to you. Thanks.